temporary, being alone. That's your superpower. And you know what fascinates me? The number 0. Most people see 0 and think nothing. But let me tell you something profound about 0. It's the most powerful number in existence. Why? Because from 0 you can only go up. Let me share something personal with you. Years ago, I found myself staring at 0 in my bank account. 0 opportunities, 0 connections, 0 idea of what to do next. I was sleeping on a worn-out couch in a tiny apartment, eating sandwiches that cost less than $1. My friends thought I was crazy for leaving a steady job. My family worried I was throwing my life away. But here's what I discovered about 0. It strips away all your pretenses. When you've got 0, you've got clarity. You see, when you're starting from 0, you don't have the luxury of fake solutions. You can't throw money at your problems. You can't rely on connections to open doors. All you've got is your mind, your time, and your 2 hands. And that, my friend, is pure power. Let me explain something about having nothing to lose. When you've got nothing to lose, you've got everything to gain. Most people are trapped by their possessions, their positions, their prestige. They're so afraid of losing what they have that they never reach for what they could become. But when you're at 0, you're free, completely free. Free to try, free to fail, free to try again. No one expects anything from you. So every step forward is pure profit. Think about this. Every major business, every great fortune, every remarkable achievement started at 0. That fancy restaurant chain, it started with one person cooking in a tiny kitchen. That worldwide retail empire, it started with one small store in a small town. That innovative technology company, it started in somebody's garage. Now let me tell you why being broke is your secret weapon. When you're broke, you can't buy answers. You have to think them up. You can't purchase solutions. You have to create them. Being broke forces you to use the most powerful tool you'll ever have, your creativity. I remember when I couldn't afford to buy business cards. You know what I did? I learned to make such a strong first impression that people wouldn't forget my name. Couldn't afford advertising? I learned to tell stories so compelling that people would spread the word for free. Couldn't afford fancy office space? I learned to make every coffee shop my office and every public library my university. That's what 0 teaches you, resourcefulness. And let me tell you something powerful. Resourcefulness is worth more than resources, because resources without resourcefulness will always diminish, but resourcefulness without resources will always find a way to create more resources. Here's a truth that most people don't understand. Starting from 0 is your competitive advantage. Why? Because 0 teaches you lessons that comfort never could. 0 forces you to be innovative in ways that wealth never would. 0 builds muscles that money can't buy. When you're starting from 0, every dollar you earn is a lesson in value. Every connection you make is a lesson in human nature. Every solution you create is a lesson in innovation. You're not just building a business or a career. You're building yourself. And that, my friend, is the real power of starting from 0. It's not just about what you're building. It's about who you're becoming in the process. So next time you look at your circumstances and see 0, don't get discouraged. Get excited, because 0 isn't your limitation, it's your launching pad. 0 isn't your enemy, it's your teacher. And 0 isn't your burden, it's your opportunity. Remember, great story starts from 0. And right now you're holding the pen to write yours.